In the land of Israel, during the time of the judges, there lived a woman named Hannah. She was a faithful and devoted wife to Elkanah. But despite Elkanah's deep love for her, Hannah carried a heavy burden. She was unable to have children. This sorrow weighed heavily on her heart, especially because Elkanah's other wife, Peninnah, had many children and often taunted Hannah for her barrenness. Each year, Elkanah took his family to Shiloh, where they worshipped and sacrificed to the Lord at the tabernacle. During one such visit, overwhelmed by grief, Hannah went to the house of the Lord. She knelt and prayed with tears streaming down her face, silently pouring out her soul to God. "O Lord Almighty," she prayed, "if you will look upon my misery and give me a son, I will dedicate him to you all the days of his life." The high priest Eli noticed Hannah's lips moving but heard no words. Thinking she was drunk, he rebuked her. But Hannah replied, "I am not drunk, my Lord. I am a woman deeply troubled, and I am pouring out my soul before the Lord." Eli, realizing her sincerity, blessed her. "Go in peace, and may the God of Israel grant your request." Hannah left, her heart lighter, trusting that God had heard her prayer. In due time, her faith was rewarded. She conceived and bore a son whom she named Samuel, meaning God has heard. True to her vow, when Samuel was weaned, Hannah brought him to Eli at the tabernacle. With a heart full of joy and sacrifice, she declared, "For this child I prayed, and the Lord has granted my request. Now I give him to the Lord for his whole life." Though it must have been difficult to leave her beloved child at the temple, Hannah rejoiced, knowing Samuel would serve the Lord. Each year she visited him, bringing a new robe she had lovingly made. God blessed Hannah for her faithfulness, and she later bore more children, 3 sons and 2 daughters. Meanwhile, Samuel grew in wisdom and became one of Israel's greatest prophets, anointing kings and leading the nation in righteousness. Hannah's story is one of faith, perseverance, and devotion, a testament to the power of prayer and trust in God's plan.